morning, everybody. It's 4th of July. Wish everybody a happy 4th. Last night, me and Kelly were able to get the passenger side door panel on. Just to give you an idea of what it looked like before. This is the driver's side. This is what it looked like when we took the panel off. And so today, I'm going to try to get done is to clean this door off, get all this dirt and grime off of it. Put some double-sided tape on for the moisture barrier, and then put the new panel on. So that's what it looked like before, and this is what the panel looked like when we took it off on the driver's side. As you can see, it was deteriorated real bad. So we bought new panels with the vinyl already on it. From Wolfburg's West. And last night we worked on the passenger door, and we'll show you what it turned out to be. And this is the final result. New panel in, new vinyl on it. We had an issue with the little clips that came with the that I bought to install it. These are the clips right here. This is what actually goes on the back of the door, and then they go in some rubber grommets. But we come to find out that these ends here, this end right here that goes into the grommet, is actually too wide. We couldn't push it in there. We actually ended up breaking one of the holes that this thing sits in, trying to press it into the hole. So what I had to do was go for each one, there's 21 of them on the door, and get a pair of pliers and squeeze them down. And then also this piece right here, it clips onto the panel in the hole that's pre-made, and I had to squeeze those down for it to hold in place, and for us to get them in the rubber grommets that go in the door. So we put 4mm plastic behind it as a weather barrier. We used this double-sided tape right here. Some people said we need to use weather stripping, caulk-like stuff, but also found a guy that uses 3M tape, and it held last night. It really did. It was also able for us to pull it off and reattach it at one point because we didn't get it tight enough. So it was kind of a little forgiving in letting us do that. So yeah, we're pleased with it. There's a couple of these little metal pieces, clips, like right here, that we were not able to get pressed in like we wanted. But overall, it turned out nice. It gives the door a finished look, a clean look. So this door is done. It's finished. We got new rubber around the windows, new felt in the channels, new door seal put on, new panel. So this door is done. So today we're going to attempt to do that driver's door, and then next week I'm going to get back on the rear end and put the new axle in on the passenger side, new wheel bearings, brakes, and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to work. I'm going to show you why I'm doing it, what the process actually was in getting this new panel on. And welcome to another adventure with Janis, the party bus. So this episode, we're going to put on the driver's door panel. So stay tuned. All right, so this here's the driver's side door. I've got to get all this grime and glue off of it, where everything was glued onto it. I'm going to use this Go-Gone adhesive remover. We used that on the passenger side door, and it did a great job in cleaning it all up. Then I've got to get these other little clips out of here. Just clean the door up real well, and get ready to put the double-sided tape on and the 4mm plastic as a moisture barrier, and then we're going to put the new panel on. So this is what it looks like now. Here in just a few minutes, I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. All right, I started cleaning the door. As you can see, it takes that stuff off pretty good. It has cleaned off the old glue and the weather stripping that was on there, and the dirt and grime. So I'm just going to continue on. I still got some old grommets on here from the last panel. They actually had a moisture barrier on here, but it's done deteriorated and it's stuck on there, so as you can see. And there's also some clips left in here that I've got to take out. So yeah, we're going to continue on, and then when I get done, I'll show you the finished product. And yeah, this stuff right here, it does miracles on this dirty grime and adhesive stuff. So all right, well, let me get back to it, and I'll show you the end result here in just a few minutes. All right, we got the door panel cleaned off. The door, Kelly came out here and helped out some. And so now we're going to leave this like this. Before we put the new door panel on, I want to replace this weather stripping here, this door seal, because I've got to use some adhesive to keep that in place. And I don't want it to get on the new door panel. So until that comes in, it's on order. Until it comes in, we're going to leave this door like it is, and then we're going to work on the inside here a little bit. All right, so I'm getting ready to put the plastic on this door right here, put the weatherproofing on it. I had to come in here, right here at this spot right here. There was a little bit of surface rust right there from where the old panel was on there. So I sanded it down, put some spray paint on it. There's some spots right there. I'm gonna come back, sand this down once it dries, put another coat on it, and then we'll get ready to put the plastic on it. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go over there on the other door and work on getting that panel off and putting that door handle on. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, so here is the new door handle that I'm gonna put on, and this is the old one. This one still works, and the only thing is it's just got a different key, and we didn't want to have to carry 10 different keys around to be able to get in this bus, because there's a key for the ignition, and there's a key for the door, and then there's a key to the back hatch. There's going to be a key for the for the engine compartment, and then there's going to be a key for the door handle on the sliding door. So you're talking about 5 different keys that we're going to have to take around. So no, so we're going to eliminate 1 key just by replacing this door handle here. And this is, and I mean, it's in pretty good shape. It just needed some tender loving care, but it's got some pits in it and stuff like that from the rust. But we're going to put this new one on there, and then I'll show you the end result and put everything back together. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so let me show you what I'm having to do to get this door handle off right here. I took the panel off right here and didn't booger up none of the clips or break the panel or anything like that, which is a good thing. But this double-sided tape that we used, it holds, let me tell you. So what I had to do was I had to cut a slice right here, and what I do is I come back in and put double-sided tape right here, and then mask all this back up, and then get all this back pulled back tight right through here, slide it over, put it in place. But I had to get to this screw right here, and then there's a screw back there. You probably can't see it. And there is a screw right, well, I can't get it, but you can see it right there that I'm working on getting out. And then I just put the other one back on, and then I'll put this back tight again, put the panel back on it, and there you have it. Now, a lot of the forums that I talked to and got online with said that, hey, you need to use adhesive seal type to put this plastic back on. But you know what? This double-sided tape right here has done the trick. And it's forgiving too. So if I need to move it or anything like that, we could when I was putting it back together. And I tell you, and that's what we're going to do on the other side. I'm going to do on the other side as well. So it's held it in place. So yeah. So all right, well, let me finish up here, and I'll show you what the end result is. So stay tuned. All right, so I got it in there. Pretty simple this time. Last time I had to have Kelly hold it for me because I guess I wasn't holding my mouth right on the other side. But yeah, so we got it in there. Let's see if she opens. Look at that. Like new money, like it come right off the showroom floor, off this assembly line. All right, so now I'm gonna put fix this plastic right here, get it all back and tight and nice and neat and everything. And I'll probably I've got some sealant tape that I'll probably put over the top of it as well to give it a little bit more seal. And then I'll put the panel back on, put all the trimmings back on it, and then I'll show you how it turned out if I get it back on there. Alright, so again, stay tuned and see what the result is. Alright, so I got the panel back on. Of course, like always, it took a little maneuvering, and I still couldn't get these laid down flat enough to where they're poking through, but it's okay. It's on there. So now I'm gonna put the door handle cover back on, the grab handle, and then the window crank. Put it back on, and we'll be done on this side with the new door handle. This door will be totally completed. All right. So show you the end result. All right, I got this panel back on. Get all the hardware back on, the handle, the door latch cover, the window handle on. It's in pretty good shape. So yeah, so this door is completely finished now. Got the new door seals on it all the way around, and then we got new scrapers for the window in and out, new rubber around the vent window, new felt and the felt channel all the way around, new plastic on the inside, weather barrier, and then new panel. So new handle on the outside, and we also put a new mirror on it a couple weeks ago. So this side is finished, and now I'm going to head over to the driver's side and start on it. Alright, so I'm starting to put the plastic on. I've got the double-sided tape in place. I just got to take this off as I pull it down to tighten this plastic up. And so yeah, that's double-sided tape is the way to go, because if I don't get it exactly tight enough, I can pull it back and then press it down, and then we'll work our way down all the way down to the bottom. Then I'm gonna put the grommets in. I've got to put these little black grommets in right here. The metal clips that go on the panel goes in these, and so right now we're getting the plastic on, and I'll show you how it looks when we get done. All right, we got the plastic on, good and tight. Got it trimmed out. We cut a space in it for the door handle, and what I did is I just put some insulation behind it, behind the plastic, to give it some support when we put the door handle cover on. And then I had to cut a little space for the window crank. So now what we're ready to do is get the door panel ready to put on, and we'll get her on and see how she looks. So when I get that done, I'll show you the end result. All right, so stay tuned. All right, just got this new panel out of the box. It's for the driver's door. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put these metal clips on the back side of it, and these clips go in the rubber grommets that I just put in the door. So we're going to get those put in and then try to put it on and see how long that's going to take us. Because believe me, it's not just pop it in and you're done. So so there's the new panel. The door's ready, and then whenever we get done, I'll show you the end result. So stay tuned. All right, we got the panel on. It's a little bit easier than the than the passenger side, because I really didn't know what I was doing. But got it on there. It looks pretty good. Had to cut the hose here in the panel for the handle to go through. If I can see it there. There you go. And one thing I would suggest is that I always put my screws back in the screw holes so I don't lose them when I take everything apart. And I forgot all about that, and I covered them up with the plastic and everything, but that's okay because the plastic had to be opened up anyways right there to put the screw in. So yeah, so now we're just gonna put the handle, the grab handle, the door latch cover on, and the window crank on handle, and then it should be done. So we'll show you what the end result is. So stay tuned. All right, I finished the putting the hardware on the door, putting the handle, the door latch cover, and the window crank. So yeah, she looks good. I'm pleased with it, and the next thing I'm probably going to do is probably go ahead and replace this mirror right here, because the seal around the mirror is it's gone bad, and I don't want that falling out. So, but there ain't nothing to it. Well, that's what I always say, and it takes me forever to do something. So the next project will probably be hitting this floor right here. It's just some surface rust down here on the floor. It's just where dirt and grime got up underneath the rubber mat there, and over the years it's just rubbed the paint off of it. So I'll sand that down, paint it, put some rust inhibitor on it, some rust stop, and there's a little bit of a couple places that are kind of rough, but I sand those down, put some new paint on it, and then that'll take care of that. And so both panels are done. Put the door handle on the passenger side on today, and put that panel back on. And then I put the weatherproofing, the plastic back there behind this door, and put the new panel on. So one thing closer to getting her done. So I'm pleased with what I got done today. So until the next episode of Adventures with Janis, hey, peace and V-dub life. Hey, Kelly and I would like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Adventures with Janis. If you'd like to keep up with our adventure, make sure you click that subscribe button and click that bell for notifications of when we post new videos. Also, if you like the content, hey, give us a big thumbs up, and you can always leave us comments in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Adventures with Janis. And remember, like we say in the V-dub world, drive them if you got them. Peace and V-dub life.